Was good. It's Mia. Bella, come on. What is up, guys? Thank you for watching another video today. Lazy came through to help out with the Mitsubishi Eclipse. He's super tired, so we're basically gonna focus on doing the wire tug and finally getting the drive shaft done. If you remember from the last video, I went ahead and measured, but I am going to go ahead and call the drive shaft right now just to make sure that the measurements are correct. We're basically gonna ask him like, hey, where do we measure from, to and from, before we take the drive shaft in. There's a drive shaft shop super close by, so we're actually gonna call him real quick. You wanna call him or?
I don't remember.
I have the number, bro. Well, we're gonna call him and then we're gonna ask and then we're gonna go ahead and remeasure the drive shaft just to be safe, because we don't want to have it done and then basically it not fitting and it's just a waste of money. So after that we'll come back and then just finish up the wire tuck real quick, make sure the car starts, and then we should be set. Besides that, I mean, the car's pretty much done. Besides, if you guys remember the whole shift linkage situation, which we still can't figure out, so hopefully we'll figure that out soon. But let's call a drive shaft shop real quick. Hey man, I was looking to take my drive shaft in right now for some cutting and rebalancing. What's it called? You want me to measure from the transfer case to the first carrier bolt, right?
What is this, a two-piece setup?
Yeah, it's a two-piece setup.
Yeah. If you're changing transmissions or transfer cases or something in it?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. So measure from the face of the yoke on the transfer case to the center where the carrier bearing bolts in at.
Okay, we'll get the measurement real quick and then we'll head out there.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, thank you, man.
Right, thanks.
I was right.
That was it?
Yeah. Alright. Measure it just for safe measures because we don't want to mess up those actually. Alright, so the DSM is back up on all four. We're just going to go ahead and get the measuring tape right here and measure from where the shop told it. Alright, I'll hold it right here. To the first carrier bolt. Is it where I marked it yet?
Yeah.
It's the same thing, huh?
Oh, yeah, that's your mark?
Yeah, the little black one on the Sharpie?
Yeah.
Is it exact?
Yeah.
Oh, we should probably take this one too.
Yeah, that's the one you need to put on.
Yeah,
right?
we need to put on this side. Something's wrong.
Hey man, you're holding it like you own one. Damn. The trunk doesn't even close right anymore. I'm like, why the hell isn't it closing? Man, poor car.
Alright, let me bring the car up.
This is what happens when you lose your lug nut key. You gotta you gotta improvise. Damn. Alright, I'll grab the heaviest part.
Let's see if a drive shaft fits in the DSM.
Just, oh, you nicked me in the hip.
Hey, it fits.
There you go.
Sick. Alright, let's go. Alright, we just arrived to the drive shaft shop. Hopefully they're able to do it.
Get the vape holder. That thing's too low.
Alright, we just let the drive shaft shop. It's
Couple
actually
days.
gonna take a couple days. I'll show you guys right now.
Couple days. DSM problems.
They told us it's gonna take a couple days. Obviously, this is not a one-day thing, which I thought it was. But I mean, we're getting it done. He knew exactly what we needed. So, and just in case you guys want their information, this is where we went to. Just in case you guys need to get it done.
I don't see you as lazy. I just. What?
What do they call you lazy for?
Not lazy.
Because you're not lazy?
That looks freaking bomb.
No. Oh, batteries are right here. Yeah, it's for like 50 bucks. I think we'll take that one. What are you checking?
Which is all I need. There you go, 1999 2.0.
It's actually an Evo.
We gotta call someone to open this.
I think we can make it fit.
Let's go. Which one? Hell yeah, we came for. Where'd you get that?
Huh?
Here, I'll do the heavy stuff.
Here, you know, I got my tools, my coolant.
You have a sub in here?
Yeah, it's not even hooked up. Don't drop it. That's so sketch.
Where do I do that?
Bruh.
Oh, right there.
Right there. You sure?
Yeah.
Your turbos not bad?
No.
And why are you complaining?
I think my valve seals are done.
Your valve seals? What color was the smoke?
Blue.
Blue?
It's dry.
Why don't you take this off and check the shaft plate? That's a lot of oil, dude.
Yeah, but this is from the filter.
Think it's too hot?
Is it?
It is a little hot, but you have no shaft plate though.
No.
No, I don't think your turbo's bad, man.
The seals.
Rip.
20s.
Your 20s? Alright, so since we don't have the drive shaft in our hands just yet, we're going to go ahead and take the car off of jack stands and the jack. We're going to put the battery inside and then start working towards the wire tuck. And then after that, we'll move into the interior, make sure all the accessories work like the radio, and start the car one more time just to make sure everything's good.
Hey.
Oh, it's gonna take a while.
A few inches later.
There you go.
Car's back on the ground. Let's get this wire tucked in.
First step. Should do a front-facing turbo, man.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna do it on the Evo. Alright, disconnected it from the main portion right here.
Alright,
So now it's just the engine housing. Pull it?
Yeah, just pull it up. Mark it sometime
So what are you using the Teflon tape for?
to keep them, you know, together.
Alright, so it's split into portions. Now we should be able to route it pretty easily. Obviously first we're going to connect it to the main portion right there. Yeah, I'll get it. Don't drop it.
I'm gonna feed 3 and 4 through there right now.
I got it. There's this 3 right here.
Same one.
4.
Same hole.
Alright, same hole. Alright. So that's the injectors. You basically feed them through the runner, so they're kind of low key. And we're just gonna plug them in. Make sure you got the right number. Not like last time. Alright, so injectors are done. What's next? The little miscellaneous sensors like the IC and the coolant temp sensor and the MAF. And it's pretty much done as far as the wire tuck. I mean, you can't even tell if there's a harness on it, especially in person, so looks pretty legit so far. We just gotta tighten up a couple things. We're gonna go ahead and install the battery, see if it starts, which I doubt because I did have to move some interior wiring around. So we might have to go in there and then do all that. We also have to connect the AM gauges, the boost gauge, and the air fuel ratio gauge, and we also gotta connect the radio. Besides that, I mean, that's pretty much it for wiring. So that's a big part of the build and it's pretty much finished, so I'm pretty happy. Well, that's just
For now.
get it started, yeah.
Wow. So what'd you disconnect back there?
Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing? Yeah, there's no fuel pump.
Oh my god, this is why I didn't want to put the interior back in, because now we're gonna have to go back in there and check the fuel pump. So like they've been sitting. Damn.
Oh my god.
Alright, so everything looks good back here. Everything's connected unless one of these relays went out. Lazy's gonna check the back again just to make sure, see if he sees anything, but like the ignition's on, as you can see, and we don't hear the fuel pump turn on, so. But my radio's working now, so that's good. We're just missing the gauges and then put everything pretty much back in apart. I mean, back in together. Alright, so we figured it out. Something's not registering it because I think Lazy's manually.
Yeah, manually.
You're manually throwing power at it, huh? Something's off.
Something that goes from there to here.
Should we start the car, see if it actually works? Or, I mean, I'll start, huh?
Try it.
I'm about to get in there with you, though. No homo. Ready? Well,
Go.
it works. It works. Alright, so obviously the car turns on. It's just more of a matter of figuring out where we're not getting power from.
Alright guys, so my diagnosing right here, my diagnosing
You can say it right.
So my last hope was like there's something wrong from here, the ignition to the fuel pump. And guess what I found out? There's something on here that says fuel pump relay.
So
and it's cut.
yeah, I actually cut it yesterday. I totally forgot, and I didn't read it, so it's my fault. So I have it cut from right here because I wanted to clean up the wires, but I didn't read it. So we gotta rewire it, and we should get power to the fuel pump. So yeah, it's on my bad. I know. Y'all can clown me, but let's just wire it up real quick. All right, so I hooked it back up. Let's just test it.
There you go.
There you go. Alright, sick. All that's left is to ground the gauges so they should work, hook them up, and pretty much be done for the day. Do they work? Can't see.
There you go.
Yep, everything works perfectly. Sick. Alright, so pretty much wiring's officially done, huh?
Yep.
Just gonna put the whole interior back in again, but I'll do that later. I don't feel like doing it for the video, but we did a lot of progress overall. We left the drive shaft at the shop. We went ahead. Oh, you're gonna start it?
Anyways, hope you guys like this video. Like, comment, subscribe.
And we'll see you on the next one.